Light work, the wrong drink, the right work, 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 yeah. We straight a boss, so you cut it for the paycheck.
So today is my first day at my new part-time job as a flight concierge. It's a lot easier than being a corporate flight attendant. And it's just some things to do on my days off. Like, I feel like corporate flight attendants are always looking for contract work on our days off, especially those of us that have large blocks of days off. So this is something that I can do when I'm not flying. Contract work has been quite slow lately, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately. It's nice to be able to have time off sometimes. So I saw a posting for this last week, applied, and I'm already here doing my first flight. So we'll see how this goes. It seems quite simple. I've had some flight concierges come out to some flights that I've worked before. My job essentially will be to go inside to the FBO, check in with the front desk, make sure that the aircraft is here, and then I'm gonna go outside, take a few pictures of the exterior of the aircraft, introduce myself to the crew. This plane is not large enough to hold a flight attendant, so it'll just be the two pilots. I'll take a few pictures of the interior. I'll chat with the pilots a little bit, let them know the clients' names, which I'm sure they know. They have passenger manifests just like I do have one. And then, yeah, that's really gonna be about it. Like, once the clients get here, I may go inside and greet them. If the pilot doesn't, I don't want to step on the pilot's toes or anything. And take them out to the aircraft if the pilot allows for it, and answer any questions that the clients have, which I hope they don't have any. I think I would be able to answer their questions, but I don't know. Maybe I've never flown on this particular type of aircraft because it's not large enough to hold a flight attendant. So I don't know if I would be able to answer their questions. Oh, and excuse the car seat in the back. That's my niece's car seat. You know, as a best auntie ever, I have my own car seat. So whenever I want to pick up my niece, my sister just has to put her in the car. I have everything I need for her at my house. But anyhow, so I'm getting ready to go inside. This is my first time ever recording a video myself, so bear with me a little bit. I am going to try to take you guys along with me and see if we can get some decent content. So I actually beat the aircraft here. It is about 8:30, and according to my contract, I am meant to arrive 90 minutes before departure. The departure time is 10, so I got here a little before 8:30. But the aircraft doesn't land until 9:11, so I'll just be kind of sitting and waiting until then. The Atlanta FBO doesn't have a lot of amenities, but it is a beautiful place to wait, quite comfortable to be able to sit in here and wait. I can get some coffee, tea, or water if I like. If I wanted a little snack or something, I'm sure they have it. Pre-COVID, they had a lot more snacks available. Post-COVID, you know, everything has to be closed, so they won't have any muffins or anything like that. But so yeah, now we just sit and wait. As soon as the aircraft lands, I'll give the pilots a moment to do what they need to do, and then I'll go out to the aircraft and start on my flight concierge duties. passengers arrive, I went out and did what the duties say that I should do. I met the crew. It was a little awkward, you know, it's different being a flight attendant than going out and being a flight concierge. And just asking to come on your aircraft to take pictures and kind of feel like you're checking up on them a little bit. That's the pilot. But everything seems in order. It's a beautiful aircraft, smaller than what I'm used to, but looks really nice. So now I'll just wait for the passengers to arrive. I'll introduce myself to them as well, and then I will wait until they take off, and then I get to go home. And that's my duty. Quite easy. Okay, so I have officially completed my first flight concierge flight, which was very easy. It was about, I think I've been here for a little less than 2 hours. I just sat and waited for a little while. Then when the aircraft arrived, I went out, introduced myself to the crew, took a few pictures, made sure they didn't need anything. When the passengers arrived, I introduced myself to the passengers, asked them if there was anything that they needed. It is really cold in Atlanta, guys. I'm over this cold weather, so I'm gonna get in my car. But asked them if there was anything that they needed, and you know, just did a little bit of small talk, all that good stuff. And then they went and got on the aircraft. I sat inside and waited to make sure that they were, you know, they took off safely. And then once they take off, I'm pretty much done. I have to send in like a debrief essentially of how the day went to the company. So I did that while I was sitting and waiting, sent that off, and now I get to go home and I get paid to do that. Not that bad.
Work, light work, the wrong drink, the right work, 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 yeah.